Now, you may have heard of Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Well, here in Paris, the French version is called the Musée Grevin. There are hundreds of international stars who've had their wax doubles on display there, and I'm joined on the set by the very latest among them, Supermodel Angela Lindvall. Angela, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So your statue was inaugurated last night. What's it like seeing yourself in wax for the very first time?
It is very, very strange standing next to a wax figure of yourself, I've got to say, but this was such a great honor to be added to the Hall of Fashion and celebrated.
How involved were you in the process of making your figure? Do we do a cast of your face, or is it just off pictures? How does it work?
You take 3D images with a camera all the way around, and then they molded my hands, molded my teeth, and I believe placed every single hair one by one, matched my eyes, so great artists at work, for sure.
We're right in the middle of Paris Fashion Week right now. You yourself, you've had a chance to actually be at some of the shows this week, but as a guest and not on the catwalk, which do you prefer, having done both now?
I prefer being behind the camera and doing photo shoots. I had fun walking the runway, but I prefer to watch and see the beauty of it come together.
Can you remember during your crazy catwalk days, perhaps one of the craziest days? What was a typical day like?
Oh my gosh, we used to go for hours, like 14, 15-hour days from one city to the next. So about 3-4 weeks straight, you would be going nonstop. It was very busy times.
You've had such an amazing career. Working as a supermodel, you were on the cover of so many different magazines, Vogue, Elle, you were named Model of the Year by Vogue, but you actually chose to take a step back from all of that several years ago. Why that choice?
Well, I became a mother young, and that's been my major priority, but I've always been very interested in sustainability and the environment and, helping to support humanity and transformation. So I'm still involved in fashion. I think that creatives are the ones that have the ability to influence and change the world and, hold a vision for our future. So I really hope that through the industry of fashion and creativity, we can help to push that.
And you said yourself, you really have become an advocate for clean living. I know even you've created a sort of green home/farm for yourself. Tell me a bit about what that is and how that works.
Well, I live in Topanga Canyon, and I've been certified as a Kundalini yoga instructor and went through the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. So that's kind of been my new path and passion. So I'm creating a platform called Peace Begins in Me to help to teach online courses in this.
And just to wrap up, you mentioned that you are a mom. You've got 2 sons. Do they always ask you about your crazy supermodel days?
They had no idea. I think it was when my son was about 8. He was here in Paris with me. He's like, "Mom, are you famous?" And I'm like, "Not really in my industry." He's like, "Are you a supermodel?" So, we keep it kind of separate from family life.
That's sweet. Thank you so much, Angela, for coming in to speak to us. Angela Lindvall with your wax figure now in the fashion section next to some greats like Jean-Paul Gaultier, Chantal Thomas, Ines de la Fressange. Glad to have you with us in Paris permanently. Thank you so much.
Thank you.